And you're receiving this message because you opted in to be encouraged. I'm thinking today of Acts chapter 27, verse 18. Acts 27, verse 18 says, "We took such a violent battering from the storm that the next day they began to throw the cargo overboard." It even goes on to say in verse 19, "On the third day they threw the ship's tackle overboard with their own hands." The bottom line is they were throwing over everything they thought they needed to survive. They threw away next week's rent payment, their food on the table in a few weeks. And it gets down to that. When it comes to survival, when it is about sinking and drowning, that's when people start to think that all the blessings that they have received aren't the kind of things that they can't possibly live without. And here is the reality of it. There's only one thing we can't live without, and that is an enduring, eternal, personal relationship with God through His Son, Jesus Christ. So we don't really need half the things that the world is so worried about. I think about Lot's wife as Sodom and Gomorrah were being burnt. The angels told her, "Don't look back," and she looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. I think about Job, who lost everything in his trials, and then God gave it all back to him in the end. The bottom line is we have a lot of things we don't necessarily need, and we got to decide what it is that really pours into our relationship with God. And that thing we keep when times get tough, and everything else is grist for the mill. Everything else we let go and let God use it however He wants. If He wants to take it away, He can give it again, and we trust Him. Upcoming, April 5th, at New Heights Fellowship Baptist Church, we have the Grand Prix Race Day. You're welcome to join us for Race Day. Crowd, cheer on the kids as they race their cars that they crafted from scratch, and free lunch.